Your Honor, excuse me. I must ask that you recuse yourself from this case before you rule, as there is a blatant conflict of interest here.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you are involved with Dr. Monica Quartermain, the grandmother of the petitioner for custody.
Conflict of interest? Let's examine your premise. Mr. Lansing, you are the half-brother of Mr. Corinthos, are you not? Which makes you the uncle by adoption of the petitioner as well.
Your Honor,
I'm not finished. The petitioner's attorney, Miss Davis, is your ex-wife. She's had children by both you and Mr. Corinthos. So you see, this entire case is littered with inescapable conflicts of interest. Now, if I am to accept that all of you are mature enough to present your arguments in a clinical and unbiased fashion, then you must accept that I am qualified to supervise these proceedings in the same fashion. If you choose to appeal my ruling, that is your prerogative, sir. But in the meantime, I've made my decision. I hereby appoint custody of the minor Avery Jerome Corinthos to Michael Quartermain.
Hell with this.
Order.
It's not right. And you
I will
know
have
it.
order in this court. Mr. Lansing, get your client under control. I will hold him in contempt of
Your
court.
Honor, you have to understand my client's obvious surprise over the outcome of this
This has
case.
nothing to do with any concern for my daughter. This is about revenge. You know it, Michael. Admit
Mr.
it.
Corinthos.
Admit it.
There is ample documentation that your minor children came into harm while they were in your custody. Accordingly, I am placing Avery in a safe and stable environment.
Well, I wish to file an immediate appeal.
You can appeal my ruling as long as you use the proper legal channels. At this time, I'm issuing an order for social services to transfer custody of Avery Jerome Corinthos to Michael Quartermain. Mr. Corinthos, please inform the court of the minor's whereabouts. Corinthos, where can social services pick up Avery Jerome? Mr. Lansing, please instruct your client to answer the court's question, or I will hold him in contempt.
Yes, Your Honor. Sonny, okay, I can appeal, but right now, you gotta let Avery go.
Your Honor, she's at my home. She's being cared for by the nanny.
Very well. I'll give you a few hours to make arrangements. Expect a visit from social services shortly. Court is dismissed.
Congratulations, you got what you wanted.
Thank you, Alexis.
Michael, you have started down a slippery slope. Maybe you'll be able to climb your way up. I hope so.
I'm gonna file for the appeal immediately. If I move fast enough, I may be able to block the transfer before it happens, okay?
Thanks a lot. What are you talking about?
You know that Avery is not at your house. She's in New York with Kiki and Morgan. You just lied to the court.
I know. And until I figure out a way to do something, she's gonna stay in New York. Because I am not handing over my daughter to Michael.